Let me upgrade you.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Whitney's Pink Clouds. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to reflect on the past year and how to set up for a successful new one. Before I get into the video, I want to go ahead and tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. And then when you subscribe, make sure you press on the little bell icon so that you can get notifications about when I post new videos. Alright, so let's get into the video. Number one, let's talk about how to reflect on the past year. So in order to reflect, I think it's important to think of 4 different themes: the good, the bad, the unsure, and the possibilities. And basically, these are just 4 different categories for you to list off the things that happened to you in 2018 or in the past year. You either want to write this on a sheet of paper, a journal, wherever. You just want to think about these 4 different things, and just go ahead and just write a list. So the good, basically, what good happened to you in 2018? Write that down. The bad, what was something that you want to leave behind in 2018, and what was just terrible things that happened or things that didn't work out the way you wanted to in 2018. The possibilities is basically where you want to list out what did you kind of start but haven't completely finished in 2018. So things that you're going to be taking on into the new year. What possibilities have you created for yourself in 2018? And then for the unsure, these are things that you're kind of like iffy about, like, do I want to keep doing this? Maybe yes, I don't know. Put that under the unsure. This is a great way to reflect on the past year and kind of get a full picture of what good, what bad, what mysteries still remain from 2018. The next thing you want to do in order to reflect on the past year is make a list of 3 things that you are proud of yourself for accomplishing in 2018. This is important because no matter how terrible, bad, whatever you feel like 2018 was for you, if you sit down and think about it, you're going to be able to come up with 3 things that went well this year, and you want to treat yourself for each of these things. So go get a cupcake, go get your nails done, whatever, for each of those 3 things. Treat yourself, because that is so important, and you should reward yourself for accomplishing something. That's how we want to reflect on 2018. But how do we want to build and create a successful 2019? In order to do that, there's a few different things I'm going to suggest that you do in preparation for 2019. Number one, or not number one, it's like pre-number one, get a journal. This is my journal that I got from Barnes & Noble. It says dream big. It's super cute. I love it. Just nothing in it yet, but you'll see. Soon it'll have lots of planning. Get a journal, and in this journal we're going to be writing, you're going to write, and I'm going to write, and we're all going to write a bunch of different things that I'm going to go over right now. In planning for New Year's, the first thing you want to do is create a New Year's theme. So this is kind of like your phrase or your word to kind of describe the new year. My 2018 New Year's theme was focus on me. And that kind of just was me trying to remind myself to take more time on working on myself. Then for this next year, my New Year's theme is going to be fearless, just the word fearless. And that is for trying to remind myself to be courageous and brave in the decisions that I make. I don't want to be held back by my comfort zone, and so I want 2019 to be a year for me where I push myself to the point where I'm as close to being fearless as possible, because I don't want to hold myself back. I feel like we as ourselves are usually our biggest either hater or like whatever. We hold ourselves back so much, and I don't want to do that anymore after 2019. So starting in 2019, I'm going to be fearless, and that is my theme. Okay, so you come up with your own theme, and this should just be, what are you overall trying to achieve in 2019? And it should be something that you can think back on, or just always keep in the back of your head, or make like your iPhone background, you know. Next thing is to do the quintessential New Year's bucket list. However, I want to make sure that, you know, for bucket list, it should just be kind of like really your main goal, like kind of like the overall goal, rather than just like the different steps to get to the goal. For example, say you want to be healthier. So that should be your overall goal that goes on the bucket list. And the things that go into being healthier, such as exercising more, eating healthy, such as like things like that, you know, only drinking water, no sodas, whatever, will go on a different list that I'll talk about later. So you make your New Year's bucket list. I'd say try to keep it down to like 10 things, because these are like, again, overarching big goals. So you don't want to have like 20 different big goals. Because you're probably not being realistic at that point. Number 3, basically take on a daily, monthly, or weekly challenge. This could be, for example, you know, drink water every day, or drink 8 cups of water every day, or don't drink soda. If you're talking about daily, or like, but then I think for my 2019, my challenge is going to be a weekly challenge, and it's going to be that every single week I have to do something that pushes me out of my comfort zone. And in order to, I want to document this, so I'm going to write down for each week all 50. I'll go ahead and make a list of 52, and basically just write down what I did to push myself out of my comfort zone, and then what was the outcome of that. And I'm hoping that by the end of the year, it'll be I'll have all these lists of things I did, and then I'll have the outcome, and the outcomes will most likely mainly be positive. And I'm hoping that this will teach me, you know, it's good to push yourself out of your comfort zone, and be more brave in your decisions, and don't let anything hold you back, especially yourself. The next part is the watch, read / explore list. This would be kind of like your fun, like lifestyle type of bucket list. So, you know, what books do you want to read this year? What do you want to watch? What movies do you want to watch, like TV, whatever? And then where do you want to go? Like, what places do you want to go? Do you want to go to a particular restaurant this year? And just different activities, like an activities list as well. So these are kind of like activity style bucket list. So it's not really those like main goals, it's more just things you want to do. For example, like if you want to read The Alchemist, or you want to have a Valentine's Day adventure, that type of thing, that should go on this list. Number 5 is the actual resolutions list. So on this list is where you're taking the things like drinking water and eating healthier, and that's where you're going to put them. So this is kind of like your list of all the different specific things that you want to do this year to get you to your main bucket list goals. That's all going on this list. Then if you really want to get into detail, like me, you know, I'm going to be being extra and doing this. For each thing, write down a list of how you're actually going to make it happen. Don't just write it down and be like, that's what I want to happen. No, actually plan out how you're going to make it happen. When are you going to start? How long is this going to happen? That's the in detail planning. That takes a lot of time, but it's super rewarding and amazing to look back. And I was actually looking back on some of these things from my 2018 year and seeing like how, oh wow, like this actually went well for me. And it's so rewarding to see that. So make sure you think about doing that for this 2019 year. And finally, the last thing that that I'm recommending that you do is create a 2019 or New Year's mood board. Basically, this mood board is pictures, quotes, whatever, all like in a collage form of what is inspiring you this like new year. What do you want to look at and be inspired by / remind you what your goals are for this new year. It's so cool to make a mood board. It's just fun to like find all the pictures, you know, use Pinterest, Instagram, whatever to get these pictures together, make the collage, and then hang it up in your house, your dorm, whatever, your apartment, whatever. And that way you can look at it every single day and be inspired by it and continue to think about your goals for the new year. So with that, I hope that gives you a great idea or a great foundation on how to plan your new year and reflect on the past one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to get your cool journal, whatever that may be. And I hope everybody had a great holiday season, great Christmas, whatever you celebrate, and that you spent a lot of great time with your family and ate a lot of junk food. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all next time. Happy New Year, everybody. Woo, we made it through another year. So grateful, all the amazing things that have happened this year and that I have y'all to experience it with. So thanks, guys. See you next time.